Part of what I'm all about is preventing addiction, and I believe that can be done. When children run into a situation they can't handle, they try and find an answer. Most of the time it's with their friends at school. I believe that people that use drugs and alcohol use them for two reasons. One is to fit in, and one is to change their mood. When I first got in recovery, I ran into a young man who was 12 years old, and he was celebrating 3 years of sobriety. I thought that was bizarre. Um, Today I understand that this can happen. I know of a young lady who is 14 now. A year or two ago, she was really heading in the wrong direction. But her grandfather was a member of a 12-step program. And she went along with him, just for lack of better things to do, I guess. And she found that as a 13-year-old, she could talk to adults about what was bothering her without scaring the hell out of them. At her first meeting, she talked about how she used drugs and alcohol, and her friends and her stole a car. And the response from the adults there was, and what else? No big deal. I know of no other place on earth where a young lady or gentleman can speak to adults on a face-to-face basis. If you have a family member that's in recovery, send your child with them to a meeting. You may find it's just what they need. The young lady I speak of, her grandfather took her to the meetings, but friends and family members can almost never help the individual. It has to be strangers. And now she's found her own set of friends in recovery, her own different meetings than he goes to, and doing quite well. She's actually dragging some of her friends from school to meetings. She's got a reputation at school, and usually when a young girl has a reputation, that's not a good thing. Her reputation is the girl that goes a 12-step program. This is just something you could try. Usually if you have problems with drugs or alcohol, there's someone else in your family that does also, and maybe you can find someone in recovery. Make sure you know who your children are going with. Unfortunately, recovery groups do recruit their members from the human race, and there are no saints in recovery, and some are even less than that. So you have to be careful. But I know of no place else where a young child can go to freely talk about what's going on in their lives without being shamed or spoken down to, and getting good responses back.